gamers of Reddit. What game has hooked you the longest and why? I don't think Civilization V has ever failed to keep me entertained, which is why I keep coming back to it. I actually avoid playing it because I just know as soon as I run it the entire day is gone. What are you talking about? Nothing wrong with playing a few turns and blinks. Why is it nighttime? Woke up one Sunday morning. Decided to have a lazy day. Made myself a cup of tea and some breakfast. Sat down at the PC and fired up Civ 3. It was that long ago. Noticed the time was about 10 AM. Next thing I know it's nearly 11 PM. I've been sat there all day. I've not eaten. I've only got up to visit the bathroom and that cup of tea is still there. Cold and under shade. Yeah, it can consume you at times. Now I find the same thing happening with Cities Skylines. I lost 9 hours working on a new city a few weeks ago. Added a couple of thousand new citizens and a new park. Mountain Blade. Warband. Want to crush some peasants. Be a mercenary or a lord? This game has it all. And the glorious butter. Reminder that Bannerlord comes out in early access on March 31st of this year. Finally. Age of Empires 2. So glad to still be able to get home and play this game. It truly withstood the test of time. RimWorld. Base game has hundreds of hours of gameplay. Mods add even more. That one colonists that pushes you too far with their sensitivity and mental breaks. And you know what? Bob, you're going to take on that cave infestation alone. Yeah. Barehanded. No armor. Hell. No clothes. And guess what? I'm going to take a kidney the day before I send you out too. Or you get that one pyromaniac who doesn't do manual labor. So you're forced to put him to work making wooden sculptures that he later sets on fire and burns. But you know what? Kevin, since you love fire so much, you're going to hunt that boomerlope pack in a firestorm. Oh, and you only get melee weapon. No armor, no clothes. And guess what? I'm going to take a kidney and your left eye the day before I send you out too. Or that one colonist who falls in love, gets married, forms a love triangle, get a divorce, and marries a peg-legged cook, Gus, but then divorces him, and half my colony now hates each other. You know what, Karen? Since you love messing with people, guess who's going on that trade mission to the slaver camp alone to trade those kidneys? And that I got from Bob and Kevin this morning. You can keep your clothes. And guess what? That fancy prosthetic leg you got last year, I'm taking it and giving it to Gus. You're getting his peg. Good luck on your journey to Red Death Grove Slavers Pirate Camp. Oh, and I only gave you enough raw food for a one-way trip. Bye. Edit. R.I.P. Bob, Kevin, and Karen. I sent a guy out to a quest naked but he survived. Bastard. How dare he keep on living. Edit. Now just stand still while these two build a brick enclosure with no door and a heater set to on fire around you. If you have any stories, please share them in the comments section below. Animal Crossing. Checked in every single day for an embarrassingly long amount of time. I have other game systems, but of the games I have played I have never been so attached for so many hours. I am expecting to be glued to my Switch when New Horizons comes out. Finally found my people. This is my favorite game series of all time. I have an World on my GameCube that is over 15 years old that I still play on LOL. Terraria because it takes me ages to beat a boss. Just started yet another playthrough and sank the first 30 hours of my holidays into it. I expect at least another 10 hours until I could hope to beat the Moon Lord. What a game. And there's still expert mode, and after that mods. Currently on an expert Revegene's Calamity Run Mayo. Expert is so unforgiving, but beating it is the most satisfaction I have felt in a video game. Mass Effect. Because someone else might have gotten it wronger. You truly are the very model of a scientist Solarian. Sims. I love just spending hours building houses. I make ridiculous storylines for all my little Sims, and before I know it one of them always becomes some dude who sits on a computer all day. The Sims is the game for me. That I say I have an hour to kill. I can play for a bit, and then next thing I know it's 3 in the morning and I have no idea what happened. Kerbal Space Program. Over 1k hours logged. I think it's the fact that I can build a rocket ship and land it on the moon. I'm not very good at the game. I can barely make it to the third planet, but I just love building crazy rockets and seeing if they work. I'm over to K at this point. Have landed and launched from every planet and moon. But I find myself coming back to design yet another big craft or a new type of shuttle or rover. There's always an idea stirring about a better way to do something. Titanfall 2 because the movement, the story and everything. Game. Factorio. Reason. The factory must grow. Honestly though, Factorio keeps my attention because there's infinite possibilities and there's basically no penalty for changing your direction. Want to move this entire factory over 3 squares so you can make a perfect smiley face? Okay, no problem man. Your robots will take care of it in a couple minutes. Realize you placed the wrong kind of thing. No worries. Here it is back in your inventory. Notable exception. The fucking bugs who destroy your shit. Crusader Kings 2 because we are all fucked in the head r/Crusader Kings. Edit. Thank you all for your likes and awards and stories as well. Had quite a few good laughs. RuneScape. Specifically OSRS. The oldest account I own right now was created 4986 days ago, over 13 years, with 77.5 days worth of game time just in OSRS. This does not even account for the time my account has on 3 rupees. The thing with RuneScape is, even if you say yeah I've quit, you never truly quit. Came here to type the same message. Working on 99 mining right now. P. Are you training prayer at the same time or no? No sir. MLM on downtime at work. Left 4 Dead series. Such a great coup game which was one of the first to introduce face-paced zombies. Have a combination of 1400 hours between the 2 games and is always a blast to replay through the old campaigns as well as new ones being made by the modding community. XCOM. Capturing the one more turn mentality of Civ with the emotional attachment of Fire Emblem. Also mods add an insane amount of stuff in this game. With a very active community. Edit. Yay. First silver. I finally won something thanks to XCOM. XCOM 2 with mods is my most played game on Steam. And it really doesn't feel like it. Probably Borderlands 2. I spent hundreds of hours farming the right gear to make the perfect build. The feeling of accomplishment after finally getting the drop you needed with perfect parts was untoppable. I had easily 1000 plus hours logged and probably 10 to 15 maximum level saves. Borderlands 3 is a pretty great game, but I do not know if anything can match how addicting BL2 was for me. Honestly cannot believe I had to scroll this far to find Borderlands. The nerve of the internet. I tell you what, 3 is great. It is fun. And my husband and I are working on our TVHM playthrough now. But when I play on my own, it is usually BL2. My husband introduced me to the series a few years ago, and my spaz brain immediately got super into builds and guns, and every little thing I could possibly find. Now I'm gonna go pick up BL2 again. Thanks, Gage for life. World of Warcraft. Vanilla through to Cataclysm. Edit. A lot of people share this opinion on why they played it for so long. For me, it was the community. A lot of my time playing was the interaction and chat with my guildmates. Some of those I still remain in contact with, even after 7 to 8 years of not playing. I also believe that WoW was popular because of Warcraft 3 being such a big impact on gaming. From a business strategy, it was a genius move to have an MMORPG based on such a successful and popular franchise. Can't believe this one isn't higher. WoW is like fucking crack. Because those people are too busy playing WoW. Literally all the top comments are newer games stating their played time in hours. WoW players have logged in playtime in years. That's played time. WoW players have logged in playtime in years. Can confirm. D&D. Imagination. You're showing some real disrespect to Minesweeper. What I hate about Minesweeper is that, while most of the board can be figured out through logic, the really hard boards will almost always come down to luck in the end. The number of times I've lost an expert board to a 50/50 guess after finding 98 mines. T_T. Monster Hunter. 500 hours into World plus ICEBORNE. 550 into 3 ultimate, mostly solo, 400 into 4 ultimate, and 250 into generations. It's something about how the combat feels, the variety of weapons, and the meticulous detail that devs put into each monster and the world around them that keeps me coming back and wanting more. Every quest is a boss fight and I love the adrenaline rush. Otherwise it would be Smash Brothers. Been playing since Brawl and have been having a great time with my friends in Ultimate. Recently picked up Mario and I absolutely love dunking people with the almighty forward aerial. And the only reason there's no one here to upvote is because they're all off playing Monster Hunter. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe for more content.